Welcome everyone to your favorite podcast, Becoming My Best Version. In this episode, we have a really interesting topic that we want to share with you. It's interesting. We want to talk about it. That we got this since long time ago. So it's related with our last episode. So it's a good topic, right? Mario, tell us about it.
Yeah, it's true. We are going to be talking about a topic which we don't pay much attention to it, but we believe that we must do it. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
We should have like our sense there, like say, okay, this is not something good. We have to change it. We have to change all the people's minds, because it's something that everyone is doing.
yeah, it's true. And you know what it is? It's ghosting. And we want to talk about this because we believe that ghosting affects all of us. I mean, we can be a victim of ghosting or we can ghost someone else. So, yeah, and that's why we liked uh, this topic and we decided to talk about it.
Yeah, we shouldn't have normalized ghosting girls and boys. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's true. And first I will say that we need to define what ghosting is. So, yeah, basically is to ending any type of relationship without warnings, without saying anything. Yeah, and that's why it is kind of unexpected.
Yeah, and with the unexpected makes a lot of different feelings, right? That you could you could feel really bad about it, and make clear that sometimes we expect it. It's something that we have to have in mind, and ghosting takes us by surprise, right? Because sometimes we are having a good time with that person,
Yeah.
and then we have no more connection or nothing anymore. So yeah, it takes us by surprise.
Yeah,
Totally.
it's true. Like, I don't know where, I agree with you. So, we want to talk about, yeah, kind of what characterized a ghosting. So I will say that the first a characteristic of it is that it is something that is unexpected, and most of the time this happens or ghosting happens because we don't have like enough courage to talk with that person or yeah to tell what we really feel, like face to face, and we sometimes we aren't honest, and that could happen to us too. Maybe we are talking with one person and that person decided to stop like interacting with us. So yeah, like we get kind of freeze, and that's the second characteristic that we don't expect that. So it is shocking, that yeah, it has a great or a big impact in us.
Yeah. Also, well, apart from being shocking, it hurts a lot. When someone ghosted you, makes you feel like shit, right? Because you start to think about, oh my God, or ask yourself, right? Like, what is wrong with me? What I did wrong?
Yeah,
What is the reason why that person leave me or left me, right? In
yeah,
in situation, you start to ask yourself a lot of things, and that's when you start overthink, right? Okay, I don't know what to do now. Where it begins, you start to look
yeah.
in the conversation where I screw up it, and you don't get anywhere because maybe it's not your fault, right?
It's true. Yeah, I agree with you. And I want to highlight this like phase of ghosting because we tend to overthink so much the things. We blame ourselves. We think that it's our fault that this person stopped talking to us, or like, yeah, having interaction with us. So a lot of negative thoughts start to come to our minds. So yeah, that is why it hurts so much, because we blame
Yeah.
ourselves. We think it is our fault.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it isn't. So we shouldn't have like that notion that we are the bad people. Maybe we are good people. Just people don't know how to treat us, right?
Yeah,
That
it's true. And
yeah.
talking about this brings me to ask you if you ever have experienced that. I mean, if you ever ghost someone, or if someone has ever ghosted you.
Mare, yeah. I Mare, I didn't know what ghosting was, until I noticed that I was ghosting people the last year.
Yeah.
2021. Okay, 2021 was the year that I knew the first time about ghosting. I heard about it and I was like, oh my god, that is ghosting. Yeah, I remember that when I was 16 years old, it was in 2017. I had a boyfriend,
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
boyfriend online, and this guy was my everyday person, right? Like we chat every day until midnight sometimes, and we we spent a very good time.
Yeah.
And I remember that a day he just disappeared,
My
in
God.
social media. I cannot found him because he just disappeared, and I was like, oh my god, why? Why? I didn't
Yeah.
know that that could happen, right? Because you cannot ghost you cannot ghost your neighbor, right?
Yeah.
Because you could see him or
Yeah.
interact with him sometime, but with an online person, you could. And like we spend more time online than in our real lives.
Yeah.
Something common, right? So that was the first time that I had an experience with ghosting,
I
and
can imagine.
I want to talk about this one. This is a really good one story about ghosting,
Yeah.
about my a friend of mine that I was talking with her like 2 weeks ago. We had a, a, a reunion in our home, and she was wondering about how to break up with his boyfriend at that time, but he was asking us for advice.
Yeah.
She was asking us
Yeah.
about an advice, and all we were like, yeah, try to be honest with him and try to say what you really feel, and we were wasting our words. You in that time, she was in the table, like in another planet. She was thinking, I guess that she was thinking, please God, tell me that she was thinking, because
Yeah.
she came back, when she came back to the reality, she made a comment, and she asked us like, mucha, what if I just ghost him?
My God. Yeah.
No, man, no, please don't.
Yeah.
That's a stupid thing that you could do, right?
Yeah, it's true.
No.
We tend, like you were saying at the beginning, we normalize this, and we do it like in our daily life. I mean, and for us it's kind of an option, and it shouldn't be an option, because like you were saying, it hurts us, it affects us in a very bad way. So yeah, we should pay attention to it. And I know it's kind of funny, but yeah, about your friend's story. Yeah.
Yeah, it is funny now, but at the time it was like, okay, man, no, don't do that, please. I don't know what she did at the end, but she are not boyfriends anymore. So, I would like to know, Mare, if you had an experience with ghosting, and
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
tell me.
Yeah. You know, I have like the same experience as you with a guy.
Oh
I
my
was
God,
kind of,
don't tell me that.
yeah, kind of meeting and dating. I don't know. We were in that process, you know. So the thing here is that he was older than me. So I expect him to be like more mature than me, you know, like, and to take like responsible decisions, but it wasn't. I mean,
Oh
unfortunately,
my God.
he was older than me, but just, I mean, he wasn't mature. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we were talking and, you know, we liked each other and all this stuff. But suddenly, I mean, out of nowhere, I don't know why, he stopped like talking to me and to I mean, nowadays, I don't know why he decided to do this. So yeah, I mean, I totally agree with you when you say that this could like shock us, you know, and it hurts. It hurts
It
a lot.
hurts.
Yeah,
Yeah. I got depression when that happened to
yeah,
me. I don't know what about you.
yeah. And like you were saying, I mean, I started wondering or asking myself, why did I did wrong? I mean, what was my mistake, or did I should say the wrong things, you know, like, or my behavior was wrong, or, you know, and this is like the baddest thing we can do, to ask ourselves if we are the problem. Like, do I look pretty, or do I am pretty enough to that?
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, this is the worst thing we can do.
Man, yeah, we start to overthink, right? Like,
Yeah,
oh, I'm not ready enough. That's why. That's why. And you, no, no, no. That's something that we shouldn't do. Nobody. Nobody.
yeah, it's totally true. And you know what? The purpose of our episode is like to expose ourselves, you know, to talk what we feel, you know, and to always also, sorry, give kind of tips. So I don't know if you want
Yeah,
to like
we
say
have
something like
advice.
that. Yeah,
We have a piece of advice to tell you, right? Like, um, about ghosting. We no. First of all,
yeah,
we have to we have to tell you that we should stop increasing ghosting.
yeah,
You could be that person that could change it. Stop doing ghosting and start talking. With the people, right? So instead of just stop talking, talk more, right? Mari,
yeah,
tell us, explain us.
yeah. I will say that the first thing that we can advise you is that try to be conscious that everyone makes decisions uh, based on how they feel. I mean, they don't think if they are right or wrong. They just do it because that's how they feel. And I will say that it's okay. I mean, we all make mistakes. So yeah, I will say that it's part of life. But the thing that we must be aware of and yeah, pay attention to is that we shouldn't feel bad about it. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, like let's take my experience, you know, my example about this guy that just decided to stop talking with me. So I will say that maybe my problem was that I I believe it was my fault, you know. So maybe if
Mhm.
we are like aware that it is a two-way relationship, you know, that not only one person has the complete fault, you know, but we do kind of mistakes every time. So yeah, I think that I learned is that other people's decisions don't define our value. You know, this is so important because, like I was telling you, um, we can't start to ask ourselves if we are the problem. And in reality, I mean, actually, this is the problem. If we ask ourselves that, yeah, and we
Yeah,
most know our worth, I will say that we are so we are worthy, you know. We deserve a lot of things. Um, yeah, we deserve respect. So yeah,
yeah.
like you were
We
saying,
all.
yeah, we all
Mhm.
deserve respect. Yeah,
So, and my advice about this is that at the beginning of everything that you want to do with a person, it's talk. Communication is key. You at the beginning you have to say, that no, those are my intentions with you. Okay, I like you, and in this way I would like to have something good with you, something pretty, something nice, something lovely.
yeah,
And if the person needs to agree with you, okay, that's good. Okay, let's begin something good, right? And also if you just want to have like something else, if you want
yeah,
to have sex with the person, and the person is agree with you, also you win. It's like, okay, we are not to make love a part of this. It's totally a part of this conversation of, or this relationship that we have, maybe. Also, if we just want to make friends,
yeah,
hey, okay, Mare, hi, I would like to be your friend. Are you looking for
yeah,
a friend? Say, yeah, okay. So that's something good. Communication is key. So if that person is agree with you, wants the same as you, go ahead, okay?
yeah.
And
It's
you
true.
have the highway, yeah, free. So okay.
Yeah, and you know what? These all bunch of advices that we just talk about, sorry, are kind of what um, emotional responsibility is, you know, because at the end, that's what we want to reach. This is our goal, I mean, of becoming our best versions, to be emotionally responsible. And if we are like that, we are going to relate with people that is the same way, you know?
Yeah, it's like the attraction, right? Like if I am this kind of person, I'm going to attract this same kind of person, right? To my
Yeah.
life, everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I will say that this is all we have time for. We hope that we
Oh my
yeah,
God.
we hope that we have reached our point and create kind of awareness, and that advices that we talk about will help you in the future. So yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much for listening and watching our podcast today.
Yeah. So see you next time. Bye.
Bye.